Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video we shall be learning about computing the order of the element A raised to power k, which suppose you are given this group, right? In this group G we take an element A. We know the order of this element, right? Now using this order of the element here, now we would like to calculate what is the order of A raised to power some k, right? So we have a relation and a result in this regard. So what is it? The result here, it tells us that if A is given to be an element which has order n, right? So n is the order of this element A, which is a member of some group G. Then if k is the positive integer such that the group which is generated by A raised to power k, it is equal to the group which is generated by A raised to power the GCD of n and k, right? So these two, they are equal to each other. This is one result. And another result is that if we wanted to calculate the order of A to the power k, where what is k? K is the positive integer. In that case, this order is calculated by taking n, which is the order of A, and taking the GCD of this n with k, right? So this is the result, right? So here the next question that arises is where and how can we implement it, right? So we may use this result to replace one generator of cyclic group with a more convenient generator. Let's see how this is done. Suppose that the given element that we selected has order 30. In that case, if you wanted to know what is this subgroup which is generated by A to the power 26, so that means for this subgroup A to the power 26 has been selected as a generator. Now we can replace this generator by a more convenient generator, which is A square, right? Because calculating A square powers are much easier than calculating A 26 powers, right? So we can do it according to this theorem, because we already know what is the order of the element A, that is given to be n, right? And now we have A raised to power k. So using this thing we can find a generator which has a lesser power, right? Because this is the GCD of both the numbers. So in this case, suppose we wanted to calculate it for A26. So it is A GCD of 30 with 26, and that is 2, right? So we have A square as another generator for this subgroup which is generated by A26. Now let's see for 23, the GCD of 30 with 23 is 1. So you see A to the power 1 is another generator. For A22, again the GCD of 30 with 22, that is 2. So A square is the generator in this case. And for A21, it is GCD of 30 and 21, that is 3. So A cube is the generator in this case. So this is one part for this theorem. For the next part, now how can we calculate the order of this element? This is the relation that we can use here. So you see the order of the element A26 is the order of the element A, which is 30, divided by the GCD of this 30 with this 26. So you see that this GCD is equal to 2. So you have 30 by 2 as 15. Similarly, we can calculate it for 23. For 23, we have 30 divided by GCD of 30 and 23, which is 30 by 1. So it is 30 only. And similarly for A21, it is 10. So you can see how we can apply this result in order to simplify our generators and in order to calculate the order of the element raised to some power. In the next video, we shall be looking at the proof of this theorem. Well, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching.